Hey, what's up guys, TeamDemise Andy here, and I just want to go ahead and throw out the spoiler alert. This will be minor and major depending on where you're at in Naruto Shippuden. I'm not completely through it, but I am a decent way through. I think I'm like 310 episodes in or something like that, but anyway, this is going to be my top 10 favorite jutsu. Now, not what I think are the best, but what are my personal favorite. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into this top 10. Alright, so coming in at number 10, we have a older jutsu that has been used throughout the show. It is the Chidori. Now, the Chidori is one of those things that I really like just because it's cool looking, I would say. It is powerful, yes, and everything, but it kind of like gets overshadowed as the series goes on. But anyway, what the Chidori is, if you don't know what it is, Kakashi developed it while trying to put his lightning style into the Rasengan, and it failed, creating the Chidori. But he teaches it to Sasuke as well. Now, this is a lightning style, which is lightning nature, obviously, and it's an offensive short-range ninjutsu attack, which you'll see in the clip now. Okay, coming in at number 9, we have probably one of the most important jutsu in the anime, to an extent, that being the reanimation jutsu. Now, this jutsu made the whole war for me. I loved that they brought all these characters back, like Asuma, to fight like Shikamaru, Ino, and Choji, because holy shit, that was amazing. Like, all regards to them, they did that perfectly, bringing him back like that. Not counting, you had Gaara fighting his dad, all this other stuff going down. The reanimation jutsu literally made this arc, because, like, it would have been, okay, yeah, fuck. Zetsu, I think that's his name. I forgot his name. Sorry. I'm in that arc right now and I forgot his name. That's how unimportant I feel like that character is to me. But he plays a huge role. But anyway, I think his name's Zetsu. He's the plant guy. If it was just a bunch of like ninja coming together to fight him, and it wouldn't be the same due to the fact that it wouldn't be good. Like, it'd be the same fights over and over again, but the reanimation jutsu adds all these extra things in, We wouldn't just be waiting to see what's gonna happen with Madara, quotation marks. But anyway, that's why I like this anime. That's why I like this jutsu. And it's, the parent jutsu to it is a summoning jutsu, actually. And the users that have been in the past is Tobirama Senju, was the creator, I think. He might have learned it, but I'm pretty sure he was the creator, if my memory serves me right. Kabuto used it in the war, obviously, and Orochimaru used it. So, like, it's been going on in the Naruto universe for a while now. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, so coming up at number 8, remember at the beginning of the video where I put it could be, like, on a top list? Well, that's this one. It's the Infinite Tsukiyomi. Now, this one really threatened the whole world. It was Madara, quotation marks. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm almost guaranteed that's not Madara Uchiha. But it's a genjutsu that basically puts, from what I remember reading about it, it puts the world inside of a genjutsu that, like, draws the chakra from them, and like, I think that is awesome. So the only reason it ranked this low, which I was hesitant to even put it on this list, was because I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen what's gonna happen yet, because I think I'm about halfway through the war, if that, maybe. I just haven't seen it. I think it's gonna be great. That's why it's on the list. But I hope to do something really cool with it. So don't spoil it in the comments for me, but I think it's gonna be good. Coming in at number 7, I am going to absolutely butcher this name, but it's the Susanoo or the Susanoo. I think it's the Susanoo, but it does have the double O, so I'm not positive. Anyway, though, this was used by Itachi, Madara, Sasuke, and Kakashi. As far as I know, that should be all of them. I don't remember if there was another one. I think there might have been one more. Maybe, no, I can't remember his name. I think there was one more, though. But, basically what this is, it's an extension of your, like, mind or will, something like that. I don't give a shit what this thing is. It is awesome, alright? So not only does it, like, protect you, it attacks for you, it suspends around your body. Like, this is legit the nuts. It looks cool. It's great for Sasuke. I think it's awesome, you know. Personally, I think this is... I wouldn't say Sasuke's strongest jutsu. Well, actually, right now, I do believe it's his strongest jutsu, but I don't know if it'll be his strongest by the end of the series. I don't know what else he's gonna get, but if he doesn't get anything stronger than this, I would be perfectly okay with it. This is awesome. I know it does have more forms down the road, something. I think I read where it can walk on its own and, like, he gets suspended inside of it, but I'm not sure. Too many people have spoiled stuff for me about this series because I never thought I'd actually get this far in it. Oh boy, number 6. Here we go. This is probably one or two of the most known jutsu in the anime. It's the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Now this jutsu I really like for 3 reasons. Alright, just 3 simple reasons. It's prominent and dominant in the anime. You see it a lot and it's very well known. It gives insane abilities to, like, for him to, like, train and everything, which is sick in its own right. But the 3rd reason, it's literally busted. Like, you can have all these clones and, like, your opponent won't know where you're at. Just think if, like, you gave this to someone who is, like, don't get me wrong, I don't think Naruto is stupid. But give it to somebody who's, like, super, super intelligent. Like, Shikamaru, maybe. Add that onto his shadow possession, and holy shit, he's busted. He's, like, legit busted at that point. But it's, like, so cool to me. I really like it, and that's why it's number 6 on the list. I did have it at number 4, but I decided to bump it back a little bit. Number 5 is kind of an odd choice because it has serious and major drawbacks, and that's the Reaper Death Seal. Now, I think we've seen this twice in the anime. The 3rd Hokage in Orochimaru's fight, and Minato sealing away the Nine Tails. Excuse me. But anyway, it's busted in its own right, but it does have serious drawbacks. That's why I like it, but I don't like it. I love the way it happens. It looks amazing. Like 10 out of 10. Looks great, but the drawbacks are just so harsh. I mean, it literally takes your life. So I don't know about it. I think it could have been worked a little bit. Could have been worked a little bit more prominently into the story. If, like, I don't know how to explain it. If you think you can explain it a little bit better, go ahead in the comments. I just like the way it looks. It's ultimately badass, but it has serious drawbacks, dude. Like, really bad. So we're more than halfway through the list, and coming in at number 4 is a very common one, I would say. It's the Kamui. This jutsu allows you to pull people into, like, a different dimension within your, like, eye. Not counting if, like, okay, so, from what I understand of it, what I've seen, it's, if they go to attack, okay, you can put yourself, like, where they can go through you. But if you go to attack, you have to materialize your body again, so then they can get you then. So it does have drawbacks, but then again, it's still fucking overpowered. It's great. I know overpowered and great don't really go together too well, but this is awesome. I love it. I want to see more of it, obviously. In this arc, I'm definitely gonna get to, but it's in my top 5 guaranteed. No matter where, if I would have put it at 2 or 5. It's iffy on where it should go on this list, but I definitely think it could take number 3, number 2, or be number 5, all in regards of its own. Because these top 5 are all kind of like just game to me. Like, I love every one of them almost equally, except for number 1 and 2 are kind of like strong competitors, but we'll get into those. here we go with number 3. And now number 3, I don't feel like it's on a lot of people's top 5, but it's the Rasen Shuriken. It's obviously a super powerful attack. No one can argue that. But it's the fact that, like, it's one of Naruto's moves. Like, we see it all the time. As soon as, like, he kind of, like, learned it fully, we kind of just kept getting it and getting it and getting it and getting it. But I like it. I really do. It looks great. It's effective. It's not just some pushover move. And the way he had to learn it is really cool to me. So, give or take, I think it's cool. Alright, so coming in at number 2, we are almost done with this list, guys, and it is going to be a cool one. It is the Amaterasu. Now this is, we originally seen this by Itachi, but Sasuke uses it as well. It is fucking badass. When I first seen this, I was like, holy shit, this is legit the nuts. But I didn't realize how strong it actually was until, like, they started going into detail about it. And this thing is, like, legit. It's legitimate badass. I think the thing that got me the most was when you use this, like, you bleed from your Sharingan eye. I think that is so cool. I don't know why I like it. Don't know why. But I just think it's cool. Legit. So, tell me what y'all think in the comments below. I do feel like this is on everyone's favorite list. I do feel like this is on most people's most powerful list, probably, and maybe even most dominant. Alright, so before number 1, let's go ahead and jump into some honorable mentions like normal. These are ones that just barely missed the list. So first off, we have the Kirin. I really like it. It looks cool. It's badass, but I just couldn't find a place for it on my list. Okay, so this next one is technically 2 in 1. It is Shikamaru's Shadow Possession and Ino's Mind Transfer. These are 2 of my favorite jutsus in the whole series. It's just, they're weak. They're not prominent. I didn't want to put them on the list due to 2 reasons. One, they're not, like, dominant jutsus at all. And 2, we just don't see a lot of it. Don't get me wrong, Shikamaru is my favorite character, which, if you want to watch my top 20 favorite Naruto characters, link right here. But, to be honest, I just love them, and if, like, it was more of, like, a Sakura Naruto where they were both the main characters getting stronger, these 2 would be broken undoubtedly. Because just think about it. You have Shikamaru. If he could control that shadow possession longer, and then, you know, could control the mind transfer longer, it would be great. But I'm going to go ahead and stop rambling about that. Next, we have the Rasengan. Now, I was going to put the Rasengan on the list, but I decided the Rasen Shuriken was better. I like it more. The Rasengan is more known, but it's just not as good. Anyway, last but not least for the honorable mentions, I have the water clone, or the water prison jutsu, not the clone. I couldn't find a gift for it, but I really like this jutsu all the way back from where we seen Zabuza use it. I think it's perfect, I love it, and if you don't agree, tell me in the comments what your honorable mentions would be besides these. Alright, we are finally here, guys. Number 1. What could it be? It is none other than the sexy jutsu. Yep, I love this jutsu so much. It is great. Oh my god, I love it. I can't confirm how much I love it. No, I'm just kidding. The real number 1, I know that was kind of cringe, sorry guys, but the real number 1 is the Flying Rajin. This is the most badass jutsu I have ever seen, and I know it's super hyped and everyone talks about it, but holy shit, there's a reason why everyone talks about it. The Flash of the Leaf. Well, there's a reason he got that name, because this jutsu is so fucking lit. But anyway, I'm not going to stay here all day. If you're a Naruto fan, you already know how badass the Flying Rajin is, so I don't need to tell you. But what I do want to say is tell me your listing below. Tell me your honorable mentions. If, like, you know it's not a jutsu that predominantly would make the list, what would your honorable mentions be? Like, if you were making a list, but you only had a limited amount of space, what would you put? And go ahead and tell me in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.